you deal with a lot of recruiters. You deal with a lot of people, just in general. What do you think the couple of key factors are that make a successful recruiter?
Well, I think first and foremost is there's a certain amount of grit and will. I mean, you got to have the attributes, but there's a lot of people with the attributes. You can line 5 people that have all the appropriate attributes, the basic ones everybody wants. Certain level of intelligence, being able to communicate well, have demonstrated backgrounds and their response being humans. They have all those attributes. You can line 5 of them up, like I said, Wilson, and maybe only 1 or 2 will be as successful in this industry and be a true recruitment and talent advisor and succeed. The issue is that I never know. I mean, none of us really, I don't think, really have the secret bullet or magic, the magic sauce to say, okay, which 1 or 2 of those 5 are it, right?
Yeah.
And so that starts with that. And then once you're in the business, Wilson, you've been coming to enough of our conferences and been around other conferences. You've met more people in the industry than probably I have, and have access to many of the owners, even more so than I have, not just in MRI, but beyond, to your point you made earlier. And what's really interesting is that when I think about, and I look at the people that really survived, that came into the business and didn't have a background in it, to your point, MRI was kind of the epicenter of really launching people's careers. The one thing that kind of stands out to me is endurance.
Okay.
And so, it's the right energy and passion. And yes, the attributes are amazing. You got to check those boxes. But it really comes down to grit and willpower and endurance. And, I don't want to take advantage of our recent situation in terms of what happened out in California with Kobe. But what I would say is one of the things he did have was, he talks about this Mamba mentality, which I don't know the true definition of Mamba mentality is, but I think that's what a great recruiter must have.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's the hunger to succeed. We've seen a lot of folks, I'm sure through the years, at least I have, where you thought this guy's an absolute setup. He's going to have success, and for whatever reason, he doesn't. And then you see the one guy that nobody would have bet on, and he's the one that has huge success. Well,
real quick on that, Wilson. Sure. What I would say is when you think about that a bit, and you don't know, you really don't know that success, right? I mean, you don't know who's going to have it or not. But I think the people that are less transactional, not thinking about doing a deal and the fees and commissions, that those are only the byproducts of doing something that you have a passion for. I mean, we do really, really important work. And that's why I try to still upon my firm down in Miami, Protus Global, the recruiters there is, we do really important work. And that's the why we're in business.
Sure.
And that the fee and all the other stuff, that's just the ultimate outcome. That's a byproduct of what we do.
Yep. No, and I agree with you 100%. If you start taking a look at the dollar signs versus bringing the value to the table, then the dollar signs won't ever show up, and nor should they. So I certainly understand what you're saying there.